Hey good people, it is Tashara from Politics and Fashion here today with a video that is all about my winter to spring outfit formulas. Now these formulas are for me kind of like outfit recipes. The idea is not about any individual piece that I have, it's more about how you can replicate these formulas in your wardrobes, okay? So if that sounds good to you, make sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, I would love it if you join our tribe over on Instagram and on TikTok, and that you were tuned in to my newest podcast, Justice. Let's get started, y'all. My OOTD includes these earrings in my first hold by Gypsy by Nature. Also wearing in my second hold the earrings that have the additional piece. So it's a diamond stud and then almost like a diamond constellation. These are by Idol, and I also have the Idol diamond stud in my third hold on this side with the Idol cuff. I'm pointing out the accessories intentionally today, you all, because it really is what I think anchors my wardrobe. So let me keep going. I am wearing on my bust down wrist my Cartier Just Unclued. That is this bracelet here. And the other two bracelets are by Free Maiden. So Gypsy by Nature and Free Maiden. These are both black owned brands. On my hands, this finger is another Gypsy by Nature piece, and then the David Yurman ring. And the reason, y'all, that I wanted to point out my accessories is because all of these outfit formulas I really think are amplified by how I am accessorizing them. So that includes not just my jewelry, but also my sunnies and my handbag, possibly even my shoes, which isn't really an accessory, but it's the thing that adds to your outfit, obviously. And I shared with someone recently in an interview that for me, when I think about getting dressed in the morning, the first thing that comes to mind is accessories, or are accessories. And so when I was thinking about what I wanted to wear to film, it was not this dress that I started with, it was actually these earrings. And I think having your go-to accessories is so important because it helps you to get excited about having interchangeable pieces in your wardrobe, shopping with intention, not feeling like you always have to have something new, because your accessories are going to do the bulk of the work. That is what is going to excite you, or is going to add an additional layer of interest to whatever it is you are wearing. So keep that in your back pocket as we go through these outfit formulas today. For folks who don't know, I live in the Northeast. I live in Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C. And I am filming this mid-March. And so this time of year, the weather really can be completely scattered. It could be 75 degrees or it can be 30. I am not kidding you. There is a huge breadth as far as the high and the low temperature on any given day. However, at the time of me filming this, we've been hovering right around a high of 50 or so. And so that's what I have in mind. Of course, if it is warmer where you are, take off a layer. If it is cooler where you are, add a layer. However, I think these outfit formulas will still translate. And that gets me to outfit formula number one, which is coordinate. You gotta coordinate, okay? Coordinating sets. Coordinating sets are my sweet spot. I love the idea of being able to wear something matching top to bottom, but I also really like the fact that when you invest in a coordinating set, you can wear either piece separately, of course. And so this set comes from Target. Okay, it comes from good old Target. I went in Target, y'all. This happens. Tell me if this happens to you too. I went in Target for really nothing, but I think I wanted to maybe look at bedding, and I came out $500 later with everything from milk, cheese, eggs, fingernail polish, eyelashes, and I hit up the clothing department. I mean, it's really egregious. I don't know what's in the air down there, but you just cannot leave getting the thing that is actually on your list. So let me just say I did not shop with intention, okay? This was an accidental purchase, but can you blame me? Can you blame me? I think it's young, it's hip, it's vibrant. It is by Target's label called Future Collective, which, if I'm not mistaken, is in partnership with creatives. This was created with a stylist. I forget her name. Let me know down below if you know the sister's collection, just because I really feel like she did a great job in curating these pieces with Target. It is a cotton set, denim set, but it's not a heavy denim. The top could read as a jean jacket, but it's really just a chambray shirt. And the jeans are also high-waisted, have a straight leg. The thing about these is that they could be a little bit longer on me, but remember y'all, I'm almost 6 feet tall. So when things fit me like that, I tend to go for a higher shoe, or a shoe that could take up that space between ankle and heel. If not, we're getting ready for the flood, okay? The highest of water. And so I have decided to pair this with my Air Jordans, my Jordan 1s. You all love these. I have linked them multiple times. I'll make sure I link them down below because there's something about that orange that I think just hits so nicely with the blue denim. And then to pull in the orange, I also have on this just very simple silk cami or tank by LaFleur. And I think the oranges pair nicely together. I think you get an unexpected pop. It would be so easy if I had just done white, for example, or another neutral. So you get a nice unexpected pop. If you are someplace where it's a bit warmer, you have a tank underneath so that you could take off the shirt, or you could obviously layer a jacket on top of it as well. Then the piece that I think really takes us over the top as far as giving it a street style vibe are these Tom Ford Sunnies. I told you all before that the ones I had from Amazon were on their last leg. The lenses were scratched. Girl, the lens popped out on me. And so it's safe to say we got all 9 of our US dollars plus some out of those sunglasses. However, they lasted for a few months. I will link them down below because you can't go wrong, okay? But it got me to thinking about how much I loved retro style sunnies, and those, as I mentioned, were a dupe for these. And these are, once again, by Tom Ford. They have the yellow lens, the black frame, and I just think this is an easy going out and about type look, okay? You're down at the Home Depot picking up a new vacuum cleaner, but you still want to give the girls a look because you might slide by brunch. That's what I feel like this is doing. And of course, orange does not have to be your accent color, but just keep in mind what a coordinating set could do for you this time of year as we transition from winter to spring. Outfit formula number 2 is all about the MOTO jacket. The MOTO jacket, the MOTO jacket. And I'm sure that we all have a MOTO jacket or a faux or a leather blazer of some sort in our wardrobes. If you don't, just know that this is the kind of wardrobe staple that if it is part of your style, can really get a lot of great wear. Of course, mine is black because however, yours could be a cream, it could be camel colored, it can be a pop of color. It just depends on what works the best with your wardrobe. Mine is from Bottega. It is a piece from, I think, spring 2020. So a Daniel Lee piece, who was the old creative director. It has gold hardware, which is why I love it. And it also provides a cropped silhouette. And what I decided to do was to use it to make a very simple garment a lot more edgy and sophisticated. It has taken this LaFleur kind of shift dress, which doesn't really have a whole bunch of shape, can read as a bit conservative. I'm sure someone could definitely wear this to work if you were going into an office. But here's how you would take that same piece and you would make it weekend appropriate, and it's by putting this MOTO jacket on top. So with this outfit formula, y'all, I want you to think about those day-to-day pieces that you would typically wear and how a MOTO jacket, especially because it's going to provide you warmth, right? It is an actual jacket, but it also gives you a different style element and makes a dress, makes a jumpsuit, whatever the garments are underneath, look a lot more style forward, okay? And then to add another little pop on my jacket, I have a brooch. Mine is by Dior. Yours does not have to be by Dior, of course, but it just provides a bit of like individuality to this staple piece in my wardrobe. And what I decided to do, because the dress is kind of like a light oatmeal-y color, it's not quite beige, it's not quite cream, is to put it on with my Zara Flame cowboy boots. These boots, y'all, are the gift that keeps on giving. They came back in stock. I linked them. I hope you got yours. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you, sis. Favor ain't fair. Favor, because we're taking a very basic piece and we are making sure that it is bust down, from basic to bust down, okay? And so I think between the jacket and the cowboy boots, We have a look. Do we not? We have a look, all right? And what I also played around with, too, is I put on my Loewe Obi belt. I wasn't sure how I felt about this, but just if you're somebody who feels like you want more of a natural waist, just know that if you are repeating this outfit formula and this silhouette, like from top to bottom, so you're wearing a MOTO jacket with this type of dress, you could always belt the waist as well. I think when the waist is belted, I tend to like the MOTO jacket more thrown over my shoulders than with my arms in, but it is whatever floats your boat, sis. Again, the standout piece is gonna be the MOTO jacket. I did a style segment on Access Hollywood back in, I think, January, and it was called Take It or Toss It. And the idea was, what are those trends that we are taking into 2023? What are those trends that we may be retiring? I like to think of it more about not that we're retiring them, but there's another trend that is probably more style forward or more on trend than the other one. And the two trends that I juxtapose that come to mind with this outfit formula is an oversized blazer or full suiting. What did we take? What did we toss, y'all? I said we were tossing the oversized blazer and instead we were going for the full suiting. And that's where this outfit comes into play, y'all. It is a full suit that I have decided to make a lot more comfortable and a lot more street style, okay? My style pillar, in case you were wondering, is elevated simplicity, okay? And that comes from my ebook, How to Declutter Your Wardrobe and Curate a Style That You Love. It will be linked down below. But with elevated simplicity, what we like to do is take very staple wardrobe essentials, these pieces that we all have, and we put our own twist on it. And for me, pairing a suit with a graphic tee and a pair of sneakers, it's the one. It's the one, not the two. I mean, it is a whole entire vibe. And you could do this with any suit that you have. You could do this with your Deaconess Corner First Sunday suit, okay? Any suit, a good old St. John number, the mother of the church, okay? Any suit that you have in your wardrobe, I guarantee you can find a way to make it more casual. Now, this jacket and pants actually is a particular fabrication that is meant to be a bit more casual and worn easier by MM LaFleur. This is not sponsored by MM, you all. I just partnered with them quite a bit this year. And so these are pieces that, in full transparency, have been gifted to me, okay? And this suit is something that I immediately went up for because I think with the pants that, by the way, have an elastic band in the waist, and with the fabric that both the pants and the jacket have, it definitely gives work to weekend vibes, okay? And it's lighter weight, it's not wool, it's not a very heavy fabric, so you don't have to worry about sweating and not being comfortable. I mean, you could literally wear this to your kids' soccer game. Literally. Why not? The t-shirt I am wearing is by H&M. You all first saw this in my wardrobe essentials refresh video that I did about a month ago. Definitely gotten a lot of wear out of it. I'm so happy that I have a new graphic tee so that I'm not completely running the other ones into the ground. This is something that I find that I wear more often than I would have thought. It is just such an easy way to get dressed, whether I'm wearing it with denim or like I am here with a pair of trousers or a full suit, okay? For my sneakers, I decided to throw the Jordans back on once again. For my sunnies, we're going to do those Tom Fords once again. And that is the full suit outfit formula. Let me know down below, you all, are there any outfit formulas that you plan to give a try from this video? I would love to know. Our next outfit formula is crop blazers and relaxed denim. Crop blazers and relaxed denim. Now, hear me good, because I did not say crop blazers and skinny jeans. I didn't tell you, and I don't want you to go out here and tell nobody that I told you to do that, because that's not the vibe, okay? However, if you go back to my Fashion Week content, and you might remember the Alice and Olivia presentation, the kind of styling vignette that for me was probably the most inspiring was this sort of look. It was all of these amazing like tweed and elevated blazers paired with like cargo jeans or with relaxed wide leg denim, okay? Now you all know I am on the hunt for some good cargo jeans, some Attico jeans. Don't they're not gonna have me in a chokehold, okay? And so we're looking for some. But in the meantime, I did find these at Madewell. Love them because they actually come in long length, okay? And for me, that is great because it means I can comfortably wear a high heel with it. This outfit, I had it in mind for the girlies who are going into an office and they say casual Fridays, and we say casual, yes, but stunt for sure. Okay, we're gonna give you casual on the bottom, we're gonna give you stunt up top. And that is what I think this crop blazer by Urban Revival is doing. I got this blazer in a partnership. It is the large oversized gold buttons for me. A lot of Urban Revival's pieces have this kind of Chanel-esque vibe to it, and I think definitely this does. And what I've done is I've worn it open just to kind of provide a bit of like a looser top. At first I had it buttoned, and then I was like, no, it needs to actually be unbuttoned because the top of the jeans is very fitted on me, and so I don't want to give like this very tight silhouette and then very tight also at the top of my jeans. And so we're going to play with proportions a little bit, and the width on the bottom of the jeans is parallel to the width at the top of the blazer. I'm not a mathematician, but there's something geometrically about that works, okay? And because I have kind of workwear in mind for this outfit formula, then I want you to also think about wearing it with just a classic pair of pumps. These are by Schutz. I got these, I want to say December 2020 or 2021, and they are still just a basic classic wardrobe essential that I'm so happy I have. Mine are suede. I could also see how a pop of color would really eat here. If I had, for example, red pumps or a bright pink pump, for sure. For sure. It depends, of course, on how conservative you like to show up at work or not, but I think a pop of color on the bottom would be a good look as well. And that is the cropped blazer with the relaxed denim look. The next outfit formula is also really easy to replicate because we all have an oversized sweater and tights in our wardrobe. And if we don't, grab an oversized sweater from your partner, okay? Somebody in your life has an oversized sweater. The one that I am wearing is actually from Bloomingdale's. It is cashmere. I picked this up in December around Vlogmas time. She is still going on strong. I just picked her up from the cleaners. Wonderful. It is incredibly soft, and I got her in an extra large because although it wasn't intended to fit oversized, I knew that I wanted it to, principally because during Black Friday, I grabbed these tights. These are actually by Spanx, y'all, which actually is a great place to grab tights because they just suck you in, okay? I grabbed them in a large because I knew they would be incredibly fitted, and I'm happy that I did. They have this faux leather finish, but the inside of them is microfiber, which makes them very warm. And so I love to tuck these tights with the sweater into a pair of casual boots. Once again, I'm wearing the Zara Flame boots. The white in particular here I think is important because if not, the outfit would be monochrome. There's nothing wrong with that, but when I can put in a different texture and a different color, that of course is what I'm going to do. And because I'm wearing the two-toned boots, I decided to pick up that cream in my jacket. This is an outfit that I would wear on a day when it's a little bit cooler. And so the jacket is by Banana Republic. The hood on it is removable. You all talked to me about this jacket in the comments a while ago and said, girl, I love it, but makeup would just, my God, like makeup would eat it up, and not in a good way. And that is what has definitely happened. I'm not gonna hold you. I've used a shout wipe. I've used a spray, like kitchen cleaner spray. I've washed it multiple times. And at this point, it's just, the collar is not going to come completely clean ever again. And I'm okay with that. I mean, if you all up into my neck like that, you need to be spending something. Because I don't know why you nestled in my neck. You see what I'm saying? Unless you paying a bill. That don't make no sense. It makes no sense to me. So I'm okay with it. I just want to say that as a matter of fact. Keep you a shout wipe if you have a lightly colored bomber, as this one is from Banana Republic. Nevertheless, I absolutely love the look when you put it all together. Now, the reason that I think this cropped jacket works and not a fuller length coat here is because I took the front of that sweater and I just tucked it into the waistband of the high-waisted leggings. If not, I don't know that a crop silhouette would work. So going back to proportions once again here. And I did switch my jewelry out. Instead of wearing the hoops with the necklaces, I'm wearing my Natia and Laco earrings, kept on the Tom Ford Sunnies, and that is the outfit formula with the oversized sweater and tights. Now let's go tonal, y'all. This outfit formula is all about taking similar colors and pairing them together. I don't have a whole bunch of color in my wardrobe, but the one color that I am always going to be drawn to is chartreuse. I love a good old yellowy, greeny, bright pop. I really, really do. I don't know why I find it so delicious. It's like those mystery mix now laters. I think it just harkens back to my youth, okay? And so I am wearing this oversized Anthropologie sweater. I've had this now since my trip to Napa last year. I've worn it in a myriad of ways, but I think this way is probably my favorite because I'm putting it on with these cargo pants that have the asymmetrical front that were part of the Karen Bridge Chick Amazon drop. And let me just pause here because I think we are doing ourselves a disservice with these Amazon drops. Maybe it's just me, but I have a feeling, I just have a feeling based on what I'm seeing coming across my timelines and my YouTube and different content in real life, that we are getting really excited about these drops, especially when they are created by our favorite content creators, and we're not wearing the pieces for the long haul. We're grabbing them at the time of the launch, and then when we stop seeing our favorite influencers create content around them that is very specific and targeted, as of course anyone would do with a launch, then we feel like it's no longer in style or it should fade to the back of our closets. And that cannot be farther from the truth, just because I think these cargos are delicious. I love the color. Karen, we love you. So clearly we're gonna ride these until the wheels fall off, okay? And again, I've done that little trick where I take a portion of the sweater and I tuck it in the front. Part of that is because the sweater is so long, but also because I really want you to see the detail of the front of the cargos because it has that asymmetrical fold, which I love. I decided to put it on with my gold boots. You all, metallics are a neutral. Turn to your neighbor and say metallics are a neutral. I feel like white probably could have been good here as well, but what I wasn't gonna do is black. Note that. So whenever you can go with white or you can go with a metallic and you're wearing a tonal look, please do go for those two shades. I think it's going to make the outfit look really interesting to the eye and make you look like, honestly, you stepped off a runway, okay? And what I did was I popped on, for a bit of extra color, my Bottega Sunnies. These Sunnies were featured in my most and least used of 2022 video, and I made a commitment to pull them out, and I'm so happy I did here. They almost have a maroon or a red tone to them, but if you are not too close, you really can't see that. They probably look a bit more like tortoise. But either way, the gold on the side I think picks up very nicely with the boots. Obviously, we could do that Bottega gold clutch. Be cooking with grease. So a tonal look is a great outfit formula for this time of year. And the last outfit is sticking kind of with the tonal theme, although it doesn't have to be head to toe the same color. And that is to pull out your winter whites. Pull out your winter whites. They are made for a time such as this, okay? Especially as we transition into spring and we need some warmth because it is still cool outside, but we want to have a pop of like freshness and lighty, is night, girl, it ain't lightiness. Let me run the track back, okay? If you want to bring some freshness and light and airiness to your wardrobe, it can be through color, and winter white is the color to do that. I am wearing a cotton shirt as well as a pair of denim pants, both in the same exact shade from MM LaFleur. These pants and this shirt, when I tell you, the softness feels like $1,000,001. I just think it's a perfect example of what happens when you go up a price point, right? Nothing wrong with those most affordable brands, no shade, no tea, but there's something about going into that mid-range, not quite luxury, not quite fast fashion, that I just think you hit the lick, okay? And I am excited not just by the silhouette of these pants, and I love the color and the deep V of the top. I am equally as excited by how good they feel on my body. If you are a textures person or just someone who in general likes to be comfortable, I highly recommend checking out both of these pieces, but really all of LaFleur's pieces have that in common. So, because they are both from the same retailer, obviously the color is an exact match, which I love, and I decided to keep with the winter white theme that I was gonna go for. If you're gonna do it, you might as well go ahead and do it. We're gonna go all the way, okay? And I pulled out my boots by Lulu's. This is the time when they work, because I told y'all when I got them, I felt like they could almost give majorette. I did feel that way. I had felt that way. And I find that when I love them the most is when I am covering part of the tassel. If not, Beyonce Homecoming at Coachella. I'm looking at the FAMU Bethune-Cookman University majorettes, okay? And while I wanted that to be my life, at this big age, it currently is not. And when I realized that because the pants have more of a relaxed fit on the bottom, that these boots could show a peak of the fringe, I say, okay, God, I thank you. I see what is meant to be done with these boots. And so I am loving this entire silhouette. And I think if we are doing a tonal look as this is, when we can add textures, it is going to be our best friend. And that's what the fringe on these boots do. Now, let me just say that while LaFleur might be a bit of a higher price point that some of us are familiar with shopping at, these boots from Lulu's were under $50. Then I'm going to put back on my jacket, the cropped puffer jacket from Banana Republic, which was, I think, $60 during Black Friday. So it's really a high-low outfit. Everything does not have to be the most expensive thing you've ever purchased for you to feel and to look stylish. I believe that participating in either trends or also fast fashion pieces judiciously is really important, right? Everything should not, nor does it have to be high designer straight from the runway. We are trying to create everyday looks using these outfit formulas that I'm sharing with you today. And then I paired it with this Senrev bag. I have been obsessed with these bags for quite some time. They remind me, as far as the craftsmanship is concerned, of Pollen, which I've mentioned to you all before. But this style in particular is great because it can be worn as a backpack or as a crossbody bag. When I was gifted this, I had in mind either wearing it to travel, or it could be a good, like a work bag if I wanted to leave the house and go get some work done, throw my planner in there, a book in there, etc. Because it's a great, not quite full backpack size, but definitely larger than an everyday handbag. It'll fit a bottle of water, etc. Okay, but I just can't get over, y'all, this full head to toe winter white look. It's just so chic, in my opinion. It really is. Now, I could have also put on my white lack of color fedora, but I get a little concerned about giving rodeo when I'm wearing the tassel boots, so I decided not to do that. But we did go back to our oversized sunnies. I did that because I wanted to make sure that I was at least bringing in some of a different color, and for me it is the black framed of the Tom Ford sunnies and also the yellow lens, and so we have a bit of a contrast even if it isn't in what I'm actually wearing as far as clothing pieces are concerned. And that is the winter white outfit formula. And that is it, good people. That is today's video. That is all about my winter to spring transitional outfit formulas. Let me know down below, which outfit formula are you going to try? Which one was your favorite? I would love to know. Now let's all touch and agree. Let's touch and agree that this winter is about over. Because I'm sick of it. And I don't know about you, but at this point we need to consult management and file a complaint because it is too cold. It's almost my birthday. My birthday is April 4th. We want to jump out here. We really do. We are broaching upon white toenail season. All right. And so winter get thee behind us. And I hope these outfits were very easy for you to replicate come spring. All right, y'all. Make sure you are following me all across the internet. And I will see you good people in the next video. Peace.